Hello there guys, welcome back to my channel once again here on YouTube. Much appreciated. Good to see you all again. Today I'm going to do you a video of my complete TNA Stroke Impact Wrestling Turning Point DVDs. This was the first one from December 5th, 2004. This was is TNA's second ever big pay-per-view, main pay-per-view, whatever you want to call it. I'm not confusing it with the weekly pay-per-views they used to do when they first started. It's this like a main pay-per-view I'm on about. So yeah, Turning Point. The logo looks very interesting, doesn't it? With Monty Brown holding it up. Destiny awaits. So yeah, there's quite a few familiar faces on the bottom there. So we got Kevin Nash with short hair. We have Jeff Hardy, Jeff Jarrett, AJ Styles, Scott Hall, and Macho Man Randy Savage. There's the spine for that one. And this was a 2-disc set as well, which was pretty awesome. There's the match listing there on the back. You guys just wanted to pause it and have a look through. It's entirely up to you. So the main event for this one had the NWA World Heavyweight Championship on the line, I think. No, I do apologise, it didn't. NWA World Heavyweight Champion Jeff Jarrett, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall versus Macho Man Randy Savage, AJ Styles and Jeff Hardy. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. So yeah, there's that one. 2005 next. We had the Dudleys on the front cover, or Team 3D even, sorry. They changed the logo around, so it was a lot different to the previous years, as you can see. I think this is quite a hard one to come by for collectors now. So yeah, this was from December 2005. There's the spine. And this is a single disc one this time. There's the matches there on the back. So main event was NWA World Heavyweight Championship match. Got it right this time. Jeff Jarrett versus Rhino. We also had an X Division Championship match between AJ Styles and Samoa Joe. And America's Most Wanted against Team 3D there as well. And a barbed wire massacre match. That I enjoyed that. Sabu versus Abyss. Very good stuff. It was a base brawl match with all those participants in there. So yeah, that's 2005's Turning Point. 2006 we had Kurt Angle on the front there with his Impact gum shielding. Again, they changed the logo for it. Didn't stick to one logo, this is the third different one now. So this has the rematch between Kurt Angle and Samoa Joe. Obviously their the first clash I think was at Genesis 2006. There's the spine. And this was a single disc set as well. So yeah, there's that rematch. And then a world title match between Abyss, Christian Cage and Sting. But a flag match between LAX and America's Most Wanted. Rhino against AJ Styles. Yep, and Christopher Daniels versus Chris Sabin for the X Division title. Good stuff. And then there's another base brawl match there. This also had like the countdown pre-show and stuff on. We move on to 2007's one now, guys, and then they've changed the logo again. It's like the logo's dripping blood with all the thumbtacks in it, and I really do it. I like that logo. It's really really cool. Yeah, quite an extreme look, isn't it? And we got like AJ Styles, Kurt Angle, Tyson Tomko, or it might just be called Tomko in this. I've forgotten now. Samoa Joe, Kevin Nash, and a very young looking Eric Young. And there they all are again on the disc. There's the spine. So yeah, as I said, I think that's one of the better logos. I do like that logo. So we have the main event, 6-man war, the Angle Alliance versus Samoa Joe, Kevin Nash and Eric Young. So everyone from the front of the artwork, basically. Booker T and Kaz versus Christian Cage and Robert Roode in a tag team match. 10,000 tax match between Abyss and Raven against Black Rain and Relic. Relic was quite an interesting character, I thought. He's like, I don't know, he had like a strange mask, and I don't know, he was different. And you probably already know it's killer spelt backwards, but yeah, very, very strange character, but very interesting one. I did take a liking to him. He wasn't in it for long. He wasn't in TNA for long. Yeah, I think he was portrayed by Johnny the Bull, who used to wrestle in WCW. And I think he was in WWE briefly as well. I can't really remember now. Got a TNA Women's Championship match, Gail Kim versus Awesome Kong. As you expect, those two always put on a good show when they're against each other. Got a Feast or Fired match there of all those participants, and a tables match. Yeah, not a bad little lineup for that one. Excuse me. So my 2008 one comes in this part of this Cross the Line TNA set. Let's get it out. Yeah, it comes with Final Resolution and Genesis. Sorry, getting tongue tied again. There we go. So it's pretty boring, and obviously they've changed the logo again as well. Yeah, pretty boring artwork. It's just this basically. It's part of that set. Disc, and then the match listing. So we had Sting against AJ Styles for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship, Kevin Nash versus Samoa Joe, Kurt Angle versus Abyss in a Falls Count Anywhere match, TNA Legends Championship. I've forgotten about that title. Yeah, between Booker T and Christian Cage. Yeah, good stuff on there as well. X Division Rankings match as well, and these other ones. Sorry, I'm not going over them all. It's just I want to try not to drag this video out too long for you guys. Some of you enjoy long videos, others don't, so I'm trying to meet you all in the middle somewhere. So 2009, I got it as part of this triple Cross the Line Volume 3 set, triple threat. There it is, Turning Point. You can get them singly as well. I just chose to get it to save space on the shelf and that. There's the discs inside. There's Turning Points, and then match list in there on the back on this left hand side. Excuse me. So AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe versus Daniels for a triple threat match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Special challenge match between Bobby Lashley and Scott Steiner. Yep. Awesome Kong against Tara in a cage match. Kurt Angle versus Desmond Wolfe. I remember that was a good match. Yeah. So this was just before Hogan took over, or he had joined or signed the deal with TNA around that kind of time. And then him and Bischoff debuted around Genesis time, really, wasn't it? In January sometime. Might have been on an episode of Impact. I have to go back and watch it all again. I completely forgot. But yeah, 2010, part of a twin pack with Final Resolution. There's Turning Points poster. It's a spine. Oh, disc, sorry. There you go. Again, not really sticking with the... Oh, sorry, they stuck with the same logo for the last few now, so yeah. I used to find these twin packs a little bit annoying because I don't know, I think they look better on their own, but it does save shelf space though, so just me being fussy. This has Jeff Hardy versus Matt Morgan for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. We have Jeff Jarrett against Samoa Joe, Abyss versus D'Angelo De Niro, Rob Van Dam versus Tommy Dreamer. Yeah, and various other matches there. In 2011, they've done the same again with the twin pack. And guess what they've done again this year, guys? They've changed the logo, but only the colour this time. The font's basically the same. But Jeff Hardy being the face of the artwork again for the second year in a row. There's the discs. Quite boring looking, really. There's the spine. Excuse me again, sorry. So we had Eric Young versus Robbie E for the TNA Television Championship now. They renamed it. Was the Legends one. Mexican America, completely forgot about them, against Jesse Neal and Shannon Moore, Inc. Austin Aries versus Kid Cash versus Jesse Sorensen for the X Division Championship. Rob Van Dam versus Christopher Daniels in a no DQ match. Crimson versus Matt Morgan. Mr. Anderson and Abyss versus Immortal members Bully Ray and Scott Steiner. Oh, and our main event was Bobby Roode versus AJ Styles for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. So they moved away from the twin packs, and for the first time since 2004, they've gone with a 2-disc set again. And you're thinking, some of you guys might be thinking to yourself, this looks familiar. That's because Sons of Anarchy, Season 1. See the resemblance? Yeah, it's probably my favourite artwork for the Turning Point. I have all the Turning Point DVDs I've got. Really cool. I liked Aces and Eights. They were really badass. Very good faction. They teased a comeback last year, but it never happened, sadly. I'd like to see them back again one day, though. So yeah, there's the discs. And a nice little advert there for Impact Wrestling. It used to be on Challenge TV here in the UK on Sundays at 9. Sadly, not anymore. So we had Jeff Hardy versus Austin Aries ladder match for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Devon versus Kurt Angle. We had Bobby Roode versus AJ Styles versus James Storm, #1 contenders match for the world title. Rob Van Dam versus Joey Ryan versus... Sorry, just Rob Van Dam versus Joey Ryan. I thought that was part of the match then. I had to look twice, sorry guys. Joseph Park against Doc. Samoa Joe against Magnus for the World Television Championship. Yeah, very good set, that one. I haven't watched this one yet, but before I go into it, 2013 and 14 didn't have a Turning Point as a pay-per-view because they got replaced with the one night onlys. But there wasn't a Turning Point as a pay-per-view. They done a few Impact specials of Turning Point, I think, for those years. And then in 2015 we had this one as a one night only event. I've not got around to watching this one yet, but this one has Jeff Hardy versus MVP, Roode versus Storm, The Great Sonata versus Aries. And then there's the other matches there on the back. EC3 and Rockstar Spud, they were a good little duo together, weren't they? Well, I enjoyed them together. And then they had that awesome match against each other when Spud turned face, which was cool. This one's got a Monsters Ball match between Bram and Abyss on. Do you know what? I might actually watch this later. It looks good. Some of these matches sound awesome. But yeah. It's nice artwork on that as well. And 2016, we didn't have a turning point. When we get to 2017, another one I haven't opened, but this one carries the Global Force Wrestling logo now, instead of the TNA or Impact or whatever. And yeah, really dark kind of dark blue artwork. But Eddie Edwards, Eli Drake, Moose, Bobby Lashley, and Davey Richards. I don't remember his name then. Yeah. There's the spine. There's the matches on the back. Scary looking Rosemary there. So Lashley versus Moose for the World Heavyweight Championship. Eli Drake against Eddie Edwards. Some good matches on there as well. So yeah, that was the final turning point they've done. Well, that was released on DVD, sorry. And as of 2019, they do it as an Impact Plus special every year now. So yeah, it's a shame they don't release any of those on DVD. But yeah, so that's the complete Turning Point collection. Thank you for joining me for this today, guys. Hope you're all well. Stay safe. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Take good care of yourselves. Peace.